Howdy folks, welcome to a cold and rainy afternoon out here in Vancouver. It's almost 5 o'clock and today we're going to talk about atmospheric rivers and winter tires. So first, atmospheric rivers, today I finally found out what an atmospheric river is, because you hear on the news all the time there's an atmospheric river heading this way, and it's like, let's not kid each other. Every time I hear the words atmospheric river, I'm seeing like this giant river of water coming down and going and flooding and everything. But apparently, an atmospheric river is just a narrow stream of moist air. And the words atmospheric river has nothing to do with the seriousness of the rain or the amount of rain that it can put down. An atmospheric river can put down anything from 10 millimeters of rain to 100 millimeters of rain or more. So you get big atmospheric rivers and small atmospheric rivers. So just the fact that there's an atmospheric river heading this way, no worries about it. It depends on whether it's a, I don't know, they don't call them different. They just atmospheric river. I was listening to the lady from the weather something here in Canada, and she was explaining it, and she's like, oh no, this atmospheric river that's going through Lower Mainland today and the one that's coming through on Sunday are actually good things, because they will bring just enough rain to hopefully break the drought. So yeah, atmospheric river, not as scary as you would have thought. Well, unless they say, I guess, a big atmospheric river coming. Anyway, all right, now to winter tires. Somebody asked about winter tires on the channel, so here we go. So you don't actually need to put winter tires on in Vancouver as much. It's not a law in the city itself, but what happens is, if you're driving to Whistler and if you're driving some of these roads, there they have signs that say you need winter tires to actually drive further on the road. Now, what winter tires are, as far as I understand, it's just a softer rubber, so that even with the cold it still has grip. It's not as hard, because the thing is, when rubber gets cold it gets very hard, so your normal tires gets very hard and then they can slip easily. And winter tires is just a softer rubber. But also winter you also get all-terrain or all-weather tires. So you get summer tires, all-weather tires, and winter tires. And all-weather tires are good enough to drive around with everywhere. When the temperature drops below 10 degrees, it's advised that you use all-weather tires or winter tires, because obviously you'll have more grip on the roads. As far as, do you need winter tires or is all-weather tires good enough for driving around here? All-weather tires are good enough. If you go on one of these roads where they say that you have to have winter tires, though, all-weather tires should be good enough for that. But if the cops catch you there with all-weather tires and you don't have winter tires because the sign says winter tires, then you can get a fine. The odds of that happening is probably pretty small, but all-weather tires are actually good enough to drive to Whistler. But the sign says you must have winter tires, and if the sign says you must have winter tires and they catch you, then you better have winter tires. And that's as far as I understand. So what we do is, we've bought winter tires last year. What we do is, we literally, when it starts getting a little bit colder, I'm going to go down to the tire shop. I think they charge you like $100 or something, and you bring your old tires and they swap them for you, and they give you your normal tires back, and you come stick them in the back here. And then summer, when the temperature goes over 10 degrees on average, then you just go and swap them around again. So not that hard, but if you have all-weather tires, theoretically you can just drive around with them all year, because the all-weather tires are good for summer as well. And that's it for winter tires. Not too much to talk about, I guess. Anyway guys, that's it for today. You all must have an absolutely beautiful one. Cheers.